Alrighty. Hello, Devin.
Are we recording? I'm on the article, so I can't see the. Oh, we are recording. As I pick my nose burgers.
Welcome. What?
I was picking my nose burgers on camera.
I have no idea how to respond to that.
Well, we're here.
Welcome to the Random Hour, where Devin picks his nose boogers, apparently.
Correct.
So, I'm not sure what to do with that.
Well, it's here. It's now on the internet forever.
I know, and I'm shooketh.
Oh, we've done worse on this show.
I know. It's almost like Devin. You've been a total a-hole on the internet.
I've been a total a-hole on the internet.
Yeah, that is definitely not a cheap segue or anything into today's episode.
I think it was. What are we doing today?
Now I'm kind of embarrassed
Why are you embarrassed?
because it's Am I the A-hole?
Mighty.
Hold on a minute. Am I the A-hole for doing a shitty transition?
Yes.
May.
Whoa. Who said yes? Whoa.
Hold on a minute. I've got to find it. Hold on a second. I can do this. I have the power of the internet. Am I the a-hole for doing a shitty transition? Yes. Professionalism.
At its finest.
Yep. Hold on, I gotta find the button.
I gotta find a button. I need my soundboard.
Devin, I assume you also have articles ready to go. I have 7. I don't know which 7 I'm going to use. We're going to see where this episode takes us. So, who wants to go first?
I'll let you go first.
Okay. Am I the a-hole for ruining my own gender reveal party?
No.
Okay.
No, I'm just kidding.
It's my party, and I'll ruin my gender. I'll reveal my own gender if I want to.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm pregnant.
Shocker.
By the way, the person from Tifton, the person wants to remain anonymous.
Oh, okay.
But I did get paid $5 to do this article.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Is it my wife?
No.
I feel like it is.
I plead the fifth.
Okay. We'll read the article.
Yeah. I am pregnant with a baby boy. Oh. This was due in November.
Oh, well, she's due in August, so it's definitely not her.
Oh, that good. I'm not gonna lie to you. I just started as a bid, and I was like, "Oh shit! Oh, this is fitting too well."
No, he's due in August.
Oh, thank goodness.
Although if they would have said August, I'd be like, "Hold up, what's that username?"
All
right, the baby's due in November.
Okay, so the baby's due in November. My fiance and I didn't care much about the sex of our child, so we didn't make too much noise about it once we found out. The only people who informed were our parents, their partners, and our siblings. Alrighty, scrolling down. Prior to this, my father's girlfriend of 3 years had been asking, that's what it says, had been asking about the plans for the gender reveal party. I've always been clear about not wanting one. The gender reveal party, not the baby. When I announced my son's gender to them, she expressed disappointment that I hadn't changed my mind about the party. I don't like gender reveals. Never. Never have, never will. I prefer my baby showers, which I think feel more about the actual child. I never tried to hide that opinion either. And you often don't end up burning down half of California. So I mean,
How do you burn up half of California being a? Oh, is this because of the? Didn't you say a gender party had like fireworks or something? I felt like we talked about that.
that's not completely in fiction.
Oh,
They burnt down a forest, so that's why when you said, "Hey, we're gonna do the gender reveal party," I kind of got scared. No offense, Evan. When your redneck family does a gender reveal party, those two kind of scared me because I could see Uncle Bobby being like, "I got the fireworks, boy,
I
and
don't.
one tooth."
I don't have an Uncle Bobby.
Sorry, Ricky.
I don't have an Uncle Ricky. I have an Uncle Shane.
Seamus?
Shane.
Oh, I thought. Okay, well, not here to judge his life decisions or lack of teeth.
He has all his teeth.
Did you check?
Yes, he used to do.
Next time, you're like, open wide, Uncle Shane.
For, dude, he every time he calls me now, fun fact, he'll be like, Devin, tell me a joke. You do stand up now. I'm like, you want to come to
Oh,
my
one of
video?
those.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm like,
Like, hey, you're the funny man. Tell me a joke, little funny man.
well, he's supportive, but I'm like, come to one of my shows because I'm not doing a joke. I'm not telling you one of my good jokes on the bat.
Yeah.
Uh, enough about me. Back to our redneck families and the forest fires about gender reveal parties.
I see nothing about Trailer Park Boys on here, so I don't think it's about that.
Ah, see, that would have been great if they're like, I never liked them because we have to make it a big shit and dig.
Yeah. As I stood there in shock. Wait, I skipped. Days later, my father's girlfriend invited me over to a tea at their apartment. See, if you're not British, I feel like there's something going hanky there. Something's going on. I have never been invited. That's not true. I've been invited to people's apartments for tea.
All right, so she was invited for tea.
How often have you been invited somewhere for tea?
You're the only person that's probably ever invited me for tea.
This is true, but I'm not the standard. I'm an outlier because I'm a weird little guy, and I talk on the internet. So,
Well, we're here.
yep. My dad was out of town.
why'd you, why'd you? Now you making it sound like a porno. My dad's girlfriend of 3 years invited me over for tea. what? What? This is not how I expected this to go.
Listen, that's icky, and that's my other article. When I got there, about a dozen people pumped out of hiding to surprise me. There was a pink and blue decorations everywhere,
Oh.
which made what was going on pretty clear. As I stood there in shock, my father's girlfriend suddenly told me they were throwing a surprise gender reveal party, since I'd already told her she had taken it upon herself to order a cake with colorful frosting, decorate the apartment, and invite a bunch of people over. The guests included her mother, who I don't get along with, some of her friends, my mother-in-law, not my mom, and four of my friends. As later found out, my mother-in-law and friends had been told I'd changed my mind about the gender reveals. I had not. Still in the doorway, I looked over at everyone and said, "It's a boy. You guys can go home now." I left without looking back. Hours later, my father called me furious that I had ruined the party. He said his girlfriend had put a lot of effort and money and love into planning it, and I should have shown respect and gratitude for it. Apparently, She hadn't stopped crying since I left. It's been almost a week, and they're both upset. Even after I explained I never wanted that party in the first place. They're insisting I could have sucked it up for an hour or at least cut the cake. Am I the a-hole?
Part of me
I
wants. I'm gonna say no.
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 You this is your child, not hers. Um that it's not your place to humor people for a party that you didn't want.
Yeah.
So although I would have absolutely stolen the cake.
You would have stole the cake.
Hey, if I was this pregnant lady, I'd walk in, take the cake, walk out. Free cake.
I mean, she did just walk out. It's a boy. Dude, I can just imagine it's a boy, and she just walked out. I'm like, damn.
Yep.
So that was a good one. It's a boy. I'm just like, damn. We couldn't at least cut the cake.
Yep.
I
I wonder what type of cake it was.
bet it was a vanilla one. Ours was a vanilla one.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Am I the a-hole for telling my parents I won't be coming home unless they let me sleep in the same bed as my boyfriend? Hello for all who it may concern. I, 19
I'm concerned.
19 female, and my boyfriend, 20 male, have been together for 5, almost 6 years. About a year and a half ago, I lived on campus with 5 other roommates
Speak
in an
up.
apartment style dorm. Oh, it helped if I grab this.
It would.
I've lived in an apartment style dorm since I moved away from college. All right. My boyfriend continues to visit me at college every month or so, and we share a bed while he is here. My roommates don't care, and it's considered to be a normal thing considering he's not a rando and we're in a long term healthy relationship. One time when I went home to my boyfriend's, I accidentally genuinely fell asleep in my bed. No funny business. My parents woke up early than we did and were upset that he slept in the same bed as I did. They said it makes them uncomfortable regardless how long we have been together, and they're considering it disrespectful. They went on as far as getting his parents involved, who personally don't care if we share a bed because they saw we are adults. However, they don't allow us to share a bed because my parents don't approve and they don't want to rock the boat.
Okay.
Ah,
Is there more?
there's more. Sorry.
Okay, I'm gonna stop you real quick. This is complicated because I respect that they're under their parents' house and the boyfriend's parents are obviously just trying to not cause a fight with her parents. So
Yeah.
I don't. This is a gray one. I don't think anybody's particularly an a-hole yet.
Don't think so?
No, what do you think?
I mean, they're young adults, but
No,
I'm
they
kind of,
are adults, and I get that not doing it in their house.
yeah. I mean,
But
it
as long
also,
as you're not doing anything crazy, um, and you're not doing anything dastardly in public, you could go to a drive-in.
what the,
Find your local drive-in. Sometimes
what?
they're a state over. You're good to go. Cuddle up
Wait, so your solution is to go to a drive-in
and just cuddle.
to do cuddle and possibly some hanky pankies.
I didn't say hanky panky. That's
I,
icky.
I mean, that's like the whole. That's all the whole point. That's like, don't you rock the boat? Don't you do no hanky panky in my house?
No. The boyfriend's parents are like, hey, just stay out of the bed together. All right, we don't want any problems with your parents. That's their mindset, and I understand that. But at the same time, they're adults. They've got to make their own decisions. But
Yeah, and it says that both her parents are being loud and obnoxious about it, and she's like, "I'm not coming home." And then she's like, Extra info for those of you who wants to know who pays for the college. I pay for my own with my own job as a server. Yada 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 yada. So it's pretty much a gray area for this one.
Yeah. So, not okay that their parents are being obnoxious about it. We don't know what type of obnoxious is going on, but absolutely them like berating them about it, it would not be okay.
Yeah.
Um, we also don't know how they acted in response. This is a great one.
Dude, please tell me you got this one right here. Am I the a-hole for yelling at my aunt after she kept pressuring me to marry her son?
No, but let me read my next one, and then you read that one.
Go.
Okay.
Yep.
Am I the a-hole for reading M/M, aka Yowie?
Yowie.
Yeah.
Okay.
Happy Pride, y'all. First, the groundwork. I'm a lesbian, mid 20s, finishing my graduate degree. I don't have a wig, so just imagine, okay?
Oh,
Finishing my
okay.
graduate degree while working full time. I have a little free time. For sure, not enough to finish a decent book or video game in a reasonable amount of time between everything. So, I picked up some comics, IRL and online. They're short. I can put them down for a long period of time. There's a ton of them. They're relatively cheap, if not free. You can get the picture. Great way to keep myself entertained. However, I love that gay shit from time to time. It makes my heart happy seeing gay couples get a happy ending. Issue is a lot of the F/F, female loving female, aka Yuri or girl girl, um, comics are just porn. Little to no plot. Not well drawn, just smut. It's not all of them, of course, but a good number of them. So I've turned to MLM or M/M, aka Yaoi or Boy Boy comics.
Boy, boy.
Sure, a lot of them are also porn, but at least have plot since the sex uh, does nothing like for me. I can only enjoy the plot and watch cute gays fall in love. And art is super pretty to look at a lot of the times. The issue is I was visiting one of my friends the other day. We're both vaxxed, don't worry. I'm assuming this is during the pandemic.
Probably.
But no, two random white men, lesbian, are proud of you for being vaccinated.
Keep reading.
All lesbians love validation from two white guys on the internet. Oh, Devin, I'm looking at you now. If there was ever a time to post a clip on TikTok, that was it.
I know. I can't
That's
keep
what's
it
gonna
straight.
get us to go viral.
I can't.
There's no, there's nothing other in our arsenal. I think we have that's gonna make us go viral, other than that.
I can't keep a straight face because I'm like, bruh.
I was having fun with it. I'm sorry.
I mean, just wait until we get to mine.
Oh, do you have more lesbians?
No, you may go look for some.
Listen, your dad may not be proud of you, but two white guys on the internet are. We're both vaxxed, don't worry. And we asked to borrow my phone. I double checked it was getting the best flight deals to see his parents. I handed it over, and it was opening a new tab and saw on one of the tabs I opened and recognized the title of the comic. Wait. and recognized opened one of my tabs and recognized the title of the comic, Tale of the Yellow Dragon. Very good, would recommend. He got super upset since he's a gay man and feels like those kinds of comics are fetishizing, should be boycotted. He said, I know how it feels to be fetishized being a lesbian, so I should know better. If I'm not a gay man, I shouldn't engage with it. I pointed out I'm not one of those. I'm 15, and if my son isn't gay and taking up the ass 24/7, I'm disowning him. Oh, I need to reread that because I don't think I read that right.
I got what? They're disowning their hypothetical gay son if they don't do gay
The
acts.
lesbian is.
Yeah, I was about to say,
So
excuse me.
I pointed out that I am not one of those. I'm at 15, and I am. If my son isn't gay, I'm taking it up the ass 24/7. Or sorry, 25/7. I'm disowning him. Oh, kids, I'm a grown ass gay adult who just wants to see some representation on occasion, and my own demographic is sorely lacking. So I'm getting my cute happy endings where I can. I'm more than happy to have tabs closed around him, but just wants me to stop altogether. I said no. It's not like I'm using the comics to get my chollies off. This is a lesbian pirate, Devin.
It's a lesbian pirate.
Yep. So I'm going to give up happy. So I'm going to give up happy endings to make happy in the free time to make him happy. That's how it was written. Free time. I
Free
got
time. Free time.
FRIEE.
Free.
Yep. Maybe she should look into free. That
Oh,
dub is something.
so what do you think?
Oh, I'm not done.
Oh, okay, go.
I got one more paragraph. I'm sorry.
Go.
I got even more upset when he yelled a bit and cut our hangout short. I've been receiving a bunch of texts from some mutual friends asking what happened. My girlfriend says she can understand both sides. We're literally a category of on Pornhub, so he's right to be uncomfy. But again, it's not like I'm getting anything besides a happy gay ending off these comments. So am I the a-hole?
I mean, she just wants to read a book about.
I have an answer.
Go ahead.
She is not the a-hole.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that.
I I don't think the gay guy is a complete a-hole either. He's upset on how that genre treats people. Although
Mm,
the objectification of gay men is not nearly as bad as the objectification on lesbians.
mm,
It's clear by that standard, just in her comments about how a lot of them were just fetish porn.
right.
Uh, the funny thing is, when I read romance, I typically go
For the smut.
for the gay romance.
No, for the smut.
Actually, no, not for the smut. For the gay romance. I tried one smut thing. It was okay. Um,
I like how you like. It's okay.
yeah. Uh,
Uh,
challenge.
no, but just listen here. Am I the a-hole for yelling at my aunt after she kept pursuing me to marry her son? I'm female 24 from Pakistan. Here, cousin marriages are common, and my aunt keeps pressuring me to marry her son, 25 male, since I was a teen. This started in my teen years. My aunt would continue making jokes such as you'd make a good daughter in law, or you and her son's name would make a good couple, etc. I used to brush it off, then ignore it, and was just hoping it would stop. But they did. But they never did. Instead, it started being more common. She stated every time we met, I've had to shut her down apologetically every time. I'm not interested and it won't ever happen. My mom knows how much it bothers me. She didn't want to be disrespecting her elders, so she kept quiet and only spoke about it in private when my aunt messaged her. My mom told me to keep quiet and ignore because she won't let it happen. This was very uncomfortable. The whole thing gave my cousin some wrong ideas because he started messaging me in private settings saying like, we're getting married in the future, so why aren't you talking to me now? I just ghosted him and ignored his message. A few years ago, I lost my temper at a family gathering after my aunt said, "You're all grown up now. What are you doing going to marry him? Oh, what are you doing when you're going to marry him? Our decision is final." The strong feeling of ick and cringe just made me lash out. I yelled at my aunt, calling her stupid and not listening to me because I did not understand what no means no. I mean, to me, and not understanding what no means no to her. And I used mildly swear words and I was even heated in the argument. To end the argument, my brother had to physically carry me out of the house where I had to break down and we all just left the house. My mom was hurt by this and I could not feel the pain in her voice whenever we spoke about this. She said that we just wished we handled it differently. After this came into a series of unwanted toxicity and drama, my aunt yelled at my mom, making her look like a terrible person for letting that happen and cut off all ties. She influences mom's oldest sister and brother to do the same. My cousin got married to someone else, and we found out through someone else he got married and divorced just later that year. And somehow my aunt managed to particularly blame me and my mom for the divorce that we never had a part of. My mom deals with her siblings often, and sometimes they drag it into her drama. I've never seen her cry in a room alone because of this, and it makes me feel bad. I feel like I should have done better or done things differently for the sake of my mom. All this toxicity and drama would have been avoided if things were just different. Dude,
Okay. Okay. So first things first, they're cousins.
yes.
Second, what culture is this from?
She
Because
said
they're
Pakistani, so I was
okay.
like, interesting.
I know, like there's absolutely other cultures that is okay to marry your like cousins.
Mm,
It's not common in America, or as common for most Americans.
uh-huh.
Um, yeah, we got the cousin jokes from Alabama, but those are more jokes. I think. I assume. No one proved me right or wrong. We're just gonna roll with it. Uh,
I mean, God, I can find some video evidence.
nope, we're panning away from that.
You're
We're
paying.
panning away from that.
Play your soundboard.
Transition,
No,
transition,
no,
trans.
no. Play your soundboard.
Okay, okay. Hold on a second. You're gonna love the one I do have queued up though. Transition.
Oh,
Um, so the one I have. Or wait, we gotta answer this. I'm sorry, I'm distracted. So, are you yawning?
because it's late.
I don't know what you're talking about. Uh, so I don't think she's the asshole. She's peer pressuring her to marry somebody that she doesn't want to. That is not okay. And the mom was an a hole for not speaking up for her child. That's shitty parenting.
Oh, extremely.
So that is not okay. Did Jack just walk in the room?
No, Megan just walked into the room and brought me Lily.
Okay. So yeah, that is not an okay thing to do. Would you not agree, Devin?
Oh, 100%. This is completely wrong, and she's not the a hole.
Yep.
Like,
Yep.
no means no. She's not gonna marry her cousin. I mean, she can't make it no simpler.
Yeah. All right, Devin, are you ready for mine? I think we may do 4 or 5.
All right.
Am I the a-hole for saying Naruto isn't the leader of the Illuminati?
What the fuck?
What's wrong, man?
Wait, how the fuck did you find that one?
I got bored.
Wait, you got bored, so you started looking up "Am I the A-hole Naruto edition"?
Yeah.
No way.
So you go to the Reddit
Uh
for I'm the A-hole, and then you add search behind it instead of like. Are you doing it?
No, I was just letting you speak.
And I just typed in Naruto, and then I was like, okay, well, let's see what pops up because we're a Nerd and Sundries podcast. And I was like, oh boy, Naruto isn't a leader of the Illuminati, and here we are.
Go on.
Firstly, I am not sure this is the right place for this post. It absolutely is. I promise you. This is a throwaway because I don't want this to be on my main, and I'm on mobile. So sorry for formatting errors. A few days ago, for some reason, my family and I were talking about the Illuminati, and it was mostly lighthearted. Save my aunt, who was really into it. At some point, she asked me who I think the leader of the Illuminati is, and being a sarcastic piece of shit, say, I read somewhere it's Naruto, which is a lie.
It's
She goes,
Naruto.
that's interesting, and it ends there. Subject change. We go on with our lives.
No, that's got to be more.
There is absolutely more. Today, the topic of the Illuminati is brought up once again, and my aunt says that she has finally cracked one of the Illuminati's biggest secrets. She thinks the Illuminati created the manga anime Naruto to obscure fact that their leader is also called Naruto, which is why Naruto will never end. I thought it sort of did. Isn't Boruto now? I don't give a fuck. I don't watch Naruto. In parentheses. So the point is, she's going on this very weird tangent about how Naruto the manga is a product of the Illuminati, and Naruto person runs it. She then further adds that she found a source for this. I honestly need the source. Um, the person wrote this, but I would also, hey, send me the source for where it says Naruto's the Illuminati head. And that there is heavy, parentheses around heavy, proof about Naruto being tied to the fucking Illuminati. There's more.
There's more.
Absolutely. At this point, I'm starting to laugh because it's extremely funny to me. Absolutely. And then mentions that she found the website where you can join the Illuminati by sending a donation.
Stop. You can join the Illuminati.
Yep. And she wants to join so she can meet Naruto. she wants to meet Naruto, man. Oh my gosh.
I'm crying.
And asked me if about the New World Order. I have no fucking idea what website she is on about, but that's a scam. There's no way it's not a scam. So to stifle my laughter, I tell her about Naruto does not run the fucking Illuminati. And I completely made up the whole scenario, and I have never in my entire life read any book making it that claim, fictional or otherwise. There's more. She's pissed off.
Well, I'd be pissed off too.
She tells me for the record, the book exists.
The book
For,
does not exist.
that's actually what the quotations say. It doesn't exist. Um, and that she's read it. Uh, and there's multiple sources for this. When I asked for the sources, she said she lost them. But quite frankly, if I found a peer review article on um, JSTOR trying to sell me the idea that I don't I don't know what Joestar is. I think that's JoJo's Bizarre Adventures, but I don't think that's the right acronym. Hold on a second. We're doing some Googling. And it's a scam.
Really?
Yep, I'm not meaning Naruto.
Oh my god, dude, that made me cry laugh so much. Hey, you know what? He is the a
Okay.
hole.
Oh, I'm not done. I was
Oh,
Googling.
there's
Yeah.
more.
Yeah. So JSTOR is a digital library that produces access to vast collection of academic journals, books, and primary sources across various disciplines. Okay. Back to the Reddit. Uh, if I found a peer-reviewed article on JSTOR trying to sell the idea that Naruto runs to the Illuminati, I wouldn't believe it. The problem is, she genuinely is furious about me calling bullshit on everything that she said. And my family think I shouldn't have started the lie, but then I did. I shouldn't have I should have just let her continue believing what she wanted. So am I the asshole? TLDR. I, as a joke, discredited Naruto's name, and now he is part of the weirdest conspiracy theory. And when I tried to refute the theory, my aunt got mad at me. I'm done.
Dude,
Now I'm done.
he is the a hole, but not in the way.
No, shut up. Shut up.
He
He
is
is
an
not
a.
the. He
He
is
is
not
an
the
a
ale.
hole.
He fucked with his aunt. It's kind of. That's not really a shitty thing to do, but kind of a shitty thing to do. It's a brown thing to do, like the color of poop. But absolutely not. He was fucking with her, and he tried to protect her from getting scammed.
That's that's her own problem. That's fair, but I'm just like, damn, how dumb can you be? I mean, now you're gonna tell me that Luffy is also a part of the Illuminati, or that Luffy's stuck in the Matrix.
Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Hear me out, man.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Aliens.
Let me guess. Luffy's really from outer space.
The One Piece is the Illuminati. uh,
Please tweet that.
no.
Damn it. Shower. S. What's SIL stand for?
Sister-in-law.
Oh, sorry, it's getting late. Ruining my sister-in-law's baby shower.
I told you
Oh.
you'd enjoy it. It's a long one, but it's a roller coaster, man.
Am I the a-hole for pooping really loudly and shooting my sister's baby shower? I mean, my sister-in-law's baby shower. This is stupid, embarrassing, so throw away. Sister-in-law recently got pregnant, and then she asked my mom if she could host her baby shower at the house since we're having a since we have a pretty back garden and deck. Oh my god, I'm scared now. There's a garden involved. Mom gave me the go ahead. Now my sister-in-law and I aren't best friends, but I'm nice to her when I do interact for my brother's sake more than anything. But my sister-in-law never liked me. I have no idea why. I never said more than usual polite conversations with her, and my brother is around. I've never interacted with her without him there. So when I wasn't invited to her baby shower, I wasn't shocked/hurt. But the day I went to the kitchen, my sister-in-law was in the in there grabbing some finger foods. She didn't look happy to see me, but before she left and headed out back to one of her friends came in and said hi. I said hi back, and the friends asked who I was with, and I introduced myself as her sister-in-law, and my friend was all smiling, asking if I was going to join them outside. My sister-in-law was glancing at me, so said probably not. I used my lactate intolerance as an excuse, saying I didn't think I'd be able to eat any of the food, and I don't want to make anyone feel awkward by not eating when they weren't. That line usually works out, but the friend says that they had a few dairy-free dishes because of their friend who's also lactase lactose intolerant. Oh shit! So then I tried to use the I haven't had a paper Dukes. I don't have a paper Duke excuse, and my sister-in-law latched onto that and said, if I was busy with school, I had a paper due. Sorry, I was like, what?
You really are focused on the poop.
I'm just like,
I
oh
had a paper deuce.
my. She's gotta do write a paper deuce. Oh god, she's gotta write a poop on paper.
A little Hershey squirt to get the ink
Oh,
going.
oh,
I hate
oh,
that so much.
it's too late.
This is why you gotta edit, Devin.
Oh, look. No, I'm keeping this in. Oh, there she squirts. What do we do? What we do? Anyways, if I was so busy focused on school, I would have had it done. The friend said that I was trusting, but for me, I played a dairy-free option, saying that the all right, this is making me all right. Anyways, they bicker back and forth, dumbing on the grill. I ate the food and it was good. It had some dumplings, grilling veggie meats, and soy mac and cheese. But I think there was really some kind of dairy entering the dumpster or pasta because my stomach started hurting really bad. Like I'm talking, the second I finished eating, I ran to the bathroom, but my mom was in the one by my room, so I had to use the other one by the kitchen. I barely got in, and my pants are down before it was a volcano of painful diarrhea. It was so loud, I felt like my body was trying to shut out all my organs.
Oh no!
Oh, no. It's like, oh my god, not your organs.
Yes, her organs.
Shower. After I was done, my sister-in-law screamed at me for ruining her baby shower. Apparently, it started raining, so they all came inside to finish up, and they could hear me below the bathroom and left. And left. Oh, dang, Lily, broke my controller. Um, um, sorry. It was raining. They all came inside. And because of that, they all reacted and they heard me shitting, and she felt so embarrassed. So I should have apologized again. Am I the a hole for not double checking the food was dairy free? Oh, edit. So this actually happened a week ago today, and I got Facebook friend requests from friends of my sister in law giving me the food. Giving me the food. I plan to ignore it because, good God, what would I say to someone who heard me pooping out my intestines? But I was curious and I read the message. She apologized for triggering my lactose intolerance and said it was the soy mac and cheese that did it. Upset upset that the other Li friend too said that she was not as bad. It was a complete accident. She used soy cheese to make it. She basically was using soy mac and cheese, but mistaked it for milk mac and cheese, and it was just that's what made her almost shit her brains out, her organs out.
I I don't think this girl's the asshole.
I
She tried to be polite and be like, "Hey, I'm opting out. I don't want to make people uncomfortable. I've got a really bad lactose intolerance." And she absolutely proved that she does have really bad lactose intolerance.
mm-hmm.
So yeah, she's not the a hole, but rip to her a hole.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, I don't think she could have controlled that, even if she tried.
Even if she tried.
Yeah, probably not.
Probably not.
I mean, she looked for another bathroom to be more discreet about it, and she tried to, and she couldn't get there on time. So that's not on her. What do you say, Devin?
I don't think. I think she's innocent too. I mean, it's just an accident. The sister-in-law is being over dramatic.
Yeah, she literally had an accident. That's not her fault.
Yeah, for real. And it's like,
It's not like I'm gonna go back to the other one.
uh,
It's not like that they made a joke about Naruto being the leader of the Illuminati, and the ant doubled down for it and almost fell for a scam.
mm-hmm.
This is pretty cut and dry. Um, she had an accident and she did her best, and that's not on her.
Right.
So, yeah, minute. All right, Devin, cut it in here. Am I the a-hole for trying to uninvite my mother-in-law on my honeymoon?
Ah, see, yeah, we're going to the basic one, huh?
We're going to what's that one show that Hannah watches? I Married a Mama's Boy.
Hey, I like that show too.
I don't know how I feel about that because anytime I watch it when she's in the room, I'm like,
I
there's some
honestly,
Oedipus happening. There's some Oedipus complex. There's some like, oh, this is not okay.
dude, I just watch it for the stupid shit because you know it's staged. Come on.
I hope it's staged. I looked at Hannah and I was like, I pray that this is staged. And then they pan to the mother on the honeymoon complaining that she's not getting enough time with her son, and I'm like,
Dude, come on. It's staged. I mean, some of it I think it's like cases of a real mama's boy, and then some of them I'm like, okay, dude, come on. This is TLC staging this. Come on.
I hope it's TLC staging it. Oh man. Let's see. My fiance and I decided to get married overseas and invited immediate family and close friends. Okay. COVID hit and we had to marry in state, turning the previous non-refundable deposits into our honeymoon.
Ooh.
It was early call, so all of our family and close friends either assumed that we were not going overseas or asked if they should still come. However, upon my fiance and I telling my soon to be mother in law the new situation, she acted as if it was expected that she and her family were still going. As the conversation went on, she acted slighted, and my fiance, seeing this, reassured her without speaking to me first that she and the family could still come. Mind you, they had free cancellation options booked. I was shocked at this point. We had not made any decision. We were just letting our family and friends know the situation. He made the quick decision without me in the moment. There's more. So shut
There's
up.
more?
There's more. There's like two paragraphs. Okay.
All right.
I'm kind of already made my decision, so we'll just see where we go from there.
Yep,
I'm assuming you did the same, right?
I did.
Okay. Glad we're on the same page. Let's keep going because I already don't like where this is going. I at least expected her behavior to be respectful and ask if they could still come, not treating our honeymoon as a family vacation. Long story short, they came, made our stay arrangements. My husband and had set some boundaries, and we did things on our own. There were communication with us about doing meetups, dinner, etc. I caught a weird vibe from her the whole time. She seemed distant, like she knew how I felt and didn't care. There wasn't even a cheers to the new couple for her thanking us for having them on our honeymoon. Now, the couple years into our marriage, my husband overlooks all of this and says what a great time it was trying to sugarcoat it. It ultimately caused a strain in our relationship from the get go. The relationship with my mother, I've lost complete respect for her since the moment my relationship was changed, and I have proceeded with caution since the other issues have occurred with her, and I can't help but think I am in the wrong for wanting to uninvite her from the honeymoon and hold ground in my relationship. My close family and friends have responded to this behavior as my mother in law overreach and entitlement in the marriage, someone to keep at a distance but cordial. Devin, as the married person, um, and as somebody who's watched the show Mama's Boy,
Yep,
would you kindly go first?
dude, that mom is the a-hole. Give your boy some space, and he needs to not sugarcoat it, or he's going to be a single man again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that is absolutely not okay. Um, yeah, no bueno, not good. Um, your husband is the one in the wrong. The mother-in-law not wanting to buckle and deciding to turn in family vacation, fucked up, wrong, not okay.
Boom. Drop the mic. You're wrong. Also, go watch TLC's Not a Mama's Boy. I mean, Dating a Mama's Boy or Marry a Mama Boy.
Yeah, I
Whatever
know.
it is called.
Well, I know what Devin's recommending.
Yeah, I am.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and start typing that as you pull up your last one.
Oh, this is great. Am I the a-hole for watching a gay anime with my brother? I, female 17, love anime and would always watch it with my youngest brother. Kyle, 15 male. He's not a fan of anime, but
I'm
watches
sorry.
it
Roll
with.
that back. What?
Yeah, the brother's name is Kyle. 15 male.
Oh, okay.
You didn't know that?
No, I didn't read it. I just read the title.
Well, my brother, Kyle, 15 male, he's not a fan of anime, but he
I didn't
watches it
know.
with me because he. Huh?
I didn't know. I didn't like anime.
I don't think this is you because you like anime.
I'm also
He.
not 15, which which probably was a sign, but you know.
I mean, this was posted 5 years ago. Yeah, you weren't. You're not 20 years old, so this is definitely not you.
I'm young at heart.
That's fair. Excuse me. All right, Kyle, age 15. He's not a fan of anime, but he watches it with me because my other brothers don't understand my love for anime. Kyle is my favorite brother, so he spends our free time watching anime. Yesterday, we watched a gay anime called Given. My friends recommended it to me, and I was curious too. Oh no, there's more. My
Okay.
my parents walked in and saw the character guys holding hands and went crazy. They made us turn off the TV. Oh, okay. This is not. I thought this was about to be spicy or something crazy. They made us turn off the TV, gave me a lecture how disgusting that was, and then blah 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 blah. My parents are homophobic and are very very conventional. They told me that if Kyle became gay, it is my fault because I showed him the movie.
Sorry. Oh my
That-
gosh, I turned gay.
Kyle, you turned gay off of one gay anime.
Oh,
I wouldn't judge Kyle for being gay, but that wouldn't be my fault, right? I apologize to my parents and Kyle, but the parents are still mad at me. And Kyle and my other brother says it's not my fault and told me to ignore my parents. I thought they were gonna add an edit about Kyle secretly. They might have put an edit about Kyle's gay now, but not because of the movie.
I think that's a fan write-in. Oh.
Oh, I'm hoping that was spicy, but that was a good title. That was a good eye catcher.
Oh, it was.
Listen, you're not the a-hole. You
The
just
parents
wanted
are.
to. The parents are. You just want to watch a slice of life. All right. It's not like they was. Listen. All right. And I'm gonna offend the girl here. They were just holding hands. All right. Sometimes you just gotta hold hands. All right. It's not like they were doing adult situations. And we all know here that anime will do adult situations or do a crotch underwear zoom in or whatever you want to call it, a panty shot. So it's not like it was doing one of those. So yeah, parents are a-holes.
I don't know how to feel about crotch underwear scene mentioned.
My bad. I'll have to edit that out. Underwear scene.
No, you're gonna have to put a black box over that.
Oh, I gotta put
Yeah.
a black
Gotta
bar
put a black
so.
box over that. Gotta censor. No.
No.
Oh my gosh. I really was not expecting that other one.
Oh yeah, the one I got edited out. All right.
Yeah.
I think that's all of them, right?
Yep. So Devin, we're done. What do you recommend?
I'm gonna recommend I Married a Mama's Boy.
No, it's I love a mama's boy. I had to look it up to make sure we were like doing it
Okay.
right.
My brain
But
was
no,
like, I Married a Mama's Boy. I love a Mama's Boy. I was like, I like how I
yeah,
watched
same
it.
thing. It's the
Yeah,
same. I
basically.
thought it was I married a mama's boy too, but apparently
Well, son,
most of those relationships probably didn't make it to the marriage.
no, dude. There's one that honestly, I wouldn't be shocked if it was the guy because in one of the seasons, the mom was like, "You're moving down to Florida. How am I supposed to live in Florida with y'all? I need to live with Florida with." Dude, it's like a whole shebang, and like they wanted to go to Disney World as a family, like like immediate family, and
Mm-hmm.
she's like, "I'll buy my ticket," and they're like, "No," and she's like, "I'll buy my ticket," and I'm like, "Dude, no means no."
Yep. Oh my gosh, it was so bad. I was like, I looked at Hannah. I was like, disgusted. And she goes, "Oh, it gets worse." And I'm like, "No, don't tell me that. That's
Dude,
the last thing I want to hear."
oh, there's one weird one where it's a mother and son. The guy's like
There was
dating a
one with
guy named
nipples
yeah.
where she's like having poker night with her son, and her tits are out,
Yep, that's the one. Yep.
and it's like a really low cut hanging there. And she goes, "Pull on my suspenders," and I'm like,
Yep, that's the
"Nope."
scene. That's from this season. And I'm like, okay, come on, this is staged. Come on.
I really hope it's staged. I really hope both of those are paid actors, not related to one another.
Oh, I'm convinced they're related. But oh yeah, you know what? I hope they are paid actors because I'll be like, come on, why is my mom doing this? Or like the mom made them wear
Sweet
like holiday.
home Alabama.
Dude, did you see the holiday episode when the mom's like,
No,
y'all come out and wear your holiday underwear for the funny Christmas card? And I was like, this is not a funny Christmas card. You didn't see that episode?
no.
Oh, it gets worse.
That's what Hannah keeps telling me, and I'm like, I don't want to keep watching if it gets worse.
Oh, it gets worse.
I'm already disturbed and can't look away. It's like a car crash.
Oh,
I
there's
don't want to keep watching.
more car crashes are coming.
Yeah. All right, you
Oh,
ready for what I'm recommending?
yeah.
Whatever the opposite of what you recommended.
Therapy,
Maybe.
not screen
No,
television.
I'm actually recommending another energy drink.
Oh yeah.
Ghost Energy Orange Cream.
Ooh, how's
Yep.
that one?
That's really good. I finished off all of ours Friday, so kind of a bit
Really?
bummed out.
Oh, you don't got the money to go to the store?
No, we've already got the rest of the case in there with the Sour Patch and all that.
Oh, okay.
So we gotta finish that off first before I even get a new pack. I have to be a responsible adult.
That's fair.
So save money, live better.
Walmart.
No, actually, I didn't get it from Walmart. I ordered the case off of Amazon.
Dang it. It's Amazon.
Yeah, that's where I've been getting. But apparently, Tractor Supply is supposed to have some, so we may have to go that way and see what they got in stock.
The hell?
What? We live in the South. Of course, we have Tractor Supply.
Oh, I'm surprised that Tractor Supply has carts of energy drinks.
They got horse electrolytes. Why wouldn't they?
I live in the South.
Yeah.
I just
Remember when conspiracy the people that were injecting horse electrolytes and then getting deathly sick?
Listen, Naruto's an Illuminati. That's what I've learned today.
I think that was at the beginning of 2024.
Yeah. You may hit the outro.
God willing, do it.
Hey guys, come check me out on my podcast, the More Sports Podcast, a sports podcast for everybody, as well as Popcorn Buckets, where we review a new movie every Sunday. Hey, subscribe to our YouTube channel, Ram Incorporated, where you can watch the video versions of this episode, as well as our awesome guest interviews that we've done this year. And hey, follow us on Instagram as Rando Bucket Boys, and we're on Twitter at Rando Corporate One. And hey, we're on Blue Sky at the Random Hour. Kyle, it's all you.
All right, Devin. Gun to your head. All right, you're painting the picture. Gun to your head. Imagine this is a pew pew.
Okay.
What anime figure are you picking out? I'm kidding. That's not the last bit. What gay anime do you recommend?
See, the sad part is I don't know him.
Hey, careful, it'll turn you gay. I'm ending it now.